Hi brick fans and welcome to a new video on my channel Jump Fan Bricks Universe. Awesome, isn't it? My wife always say this to me when she says I want to see your new video, and she always sings my video, and I think why not? So I have my first jingle from my love, made from my love. Greetings, baby. This video is very special. Please don't switch off, because it's all about this. And I want to show you this time something very awful. I don't know if I can do this at first, but the next project comes and I want to show you a lot of more videos of Plan B, and I have to destroy it now. And because this is so, I love this model so much. I love the Lamborghini. It's one of my really favorites. Thank you very much for all the views and all the likes and all the comments. But there was one comment that saying me that why I don't build the GT40 from Firas. And at first I don't know that Firas have built the GT40 from the set. And then I investigate a little bit. I follow him on Rebrickable, and then I see that the GT40 was only a few days old. And I didn't know this. And at first, buy the instructions. And it is about 1 month, and now the first plates are getting off. Thank you, Lambo. I love you so much. I have all the bricks, I have all the instructions, and now I have to do it. Let's go. Just tell me that I can. 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 Well, now it's done. Now I'm standing here in front of my brick hill, and I take about 20 minutes to disassemble the Lambo, and it was a very strange feeling indeed. I think it's a very strange feeling at this point that I took more than 6 hours to build this on a few days, always about 2 hours after work. And it's time to make a new thing. But this time I will do it a little bit faster than the last time. And I have a little trick, and let's see if it works. Okay? 3, 2, 1. And here we are back again after about 3 weeks. And here it is. The Ford GT40 by Firas Abu Jaber. And it is awesome. It is really simply awesome. I really thought, and it was my really honest opinion, that when I built the Lamborghini, well, it was the second build that I made from Firas, I really was in the opinion that the Lamborghini would be the greatest model ever. But it isn't really. This is the newest design from Abu Jaber, from Firas. Greetings, Firas. He made with only the bricks of the 10295 model from Lego, the Porsche. I want to show you this again. It's a few years. It's a few weeks over. I start with the build. I need 3 weeks, but at all it was about 8 hours I need to build this car, because I was on holiday, vacation. You know what I mean. And this is absolutely awesome. The Lamborghini have a few points. It from the design of the Lamborghini, absolutely awesome. Watch the video. You are invited to watch the video. But this is, I changed only 4 things I want to show you, and this car is very stiff. It is absolutely playable. There are nothing that can fall off at first, and it is a GT40. Look at this. Look at this. I want to show you first the car. This is one of the modification I did, because I like this traffic licenses. And it is absolutely awesome. You can open the doors. The doors are very thick here, 2 stud wide. The interior is awesome. I will show you everything. You can open this, the front, because it isn't a hood. The hood is in the rear on the GT40. And this, I was very impressed, because the motor of the Lamborghini was okay with only the bricks you have you can use when you build it in this kind. But this motor is amazing, because the supercharger is here inside. I want to show you. See. This is the supercharger, and this supercharger looks like in the real car. And this is amazing. And you see the supercharger when you close the hood in this point, I think. Do you see this? This is absolutely stunning, this car. Look at this line. I'm watching here on my control monitor. This is absolutely awesome. Buy the set, please. Buy the 10295 and build this car. Firas sell it for 12 euros, I think. The instructions, or 15 euros, excuse me, please, when I'm wrong. This is stunning. Absolutely, absolutely stunning. I'm a real fan from Firas. When I see his designs at first, and he built it at this kind, this is a real masterpiece. It's awesome, absolutely awesome. And the front, the traffic license in the front. And I want to show you the interior. The only point that is a very bit loose is the roof. The roof is only put it here with 2 studs here, and this plate is only put it with 3 parts. I always get this part off when I take the car, because it's very stiff. I always take it like this, and this happens. But only when you are so stupid like me, and there are very less people in the world that are so stupid like me. So don't worry about that. Okay, doesn't matter. And this is only put it with 1 brick, with 1 stud here in this point. But that's no problem. I don't think that many people will play with the car, but you can play with the car like me. And it rolls very good. It has from the proportions. I want to show you this. I'm going to make some photos for Instagram, but I don't know if I can put it at this, but because this time I make first video and then I make the YouTube post, the Instagram post. And when you look at this, the silhouette of the car here is white in the back, and in the front it's smaller. This is absolutely great. To create the I put the license off. To create this design here in the front, that you can see at first that this is a GT40. This could really be an original Lego set. It's absolutely awesome. I only did 4 modifications, and I have to think. Okay, I remember. The first modification was how I said, I like driving license. It's a printed part from the original set, and I put it in the rear. And so I only have to change the rear. There is one brick 2x2 in black, and I change it with this. This part were left when you finish the completely model, and there are some parts left. I think 100 parts, about 150, and this is over, and then I change it a little bit. You see there's a red stud and a gray stud, and so at this point you can put the driving license the right way in the back. And I finish a little bit the door line here. When you see, normally it is like this, and you can see the 2 studs, but the mirrors are also changed by me. This is the 3rd modification, because I think I did it like this, because I think that it's more. I've seen Mary. Excuse me. I've seen a lot of pictures in the internet about the original GT40, and the race car didn't have mirrors in the outside. So you can do it like Firas do, or you can do it in this way. I want to show you this exactly. I did it only like this. Can you see it? Yes, it is. It's very simple and looks a little bit more into the retro look. And then I put this plate here, so you can see the studs. It's a kind of taste. Okay, you can do it. You can do whatever you want. There are many parts over left. Excuse me, and you can do it the really way you want. And the last modification I did was here in the end, because here in this point on top there is a stud like this, a brick like this, but I have lost one of this and I don't find it again. Oh man, there are so many parts and I lose one, and it was this. And so I was thinking about how could I change it, and I did it like this, and the driving license fell over, the car license, excuse me, and I changed it like this. I like this parts, and put a wedge plate here. It's not a wedge plate, it's a rounded plate. It's here, and that's all. And oh no, I have done something else here. This part is normally one of this. Put it here, and I change it for this part. That's all. And it is absolutely awesome. What can I say? If you want to take this car, you put about, I would think, 10% more creativity inside. You can change the exhaust, but you have to use parts that are not included into the set. I think you can change the exhausts, of course. You can change nothing else. The cars. Oh yes, here normally the GT40, there exists a stud from Lego. This a round brick for the Technic axles with 3 axles inside. I will, if I find a photo, I want to show you this, or I put the number of the part into the descriptions of the video, and if you put this here in this Excel, it looks more than the original car. It's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. My wife see the car, and she said to me, I know this car. On early times, you play always on Gran Turismo with this car. You drove this car. And I say, oh yes, it is. And when my wife recognize a car, what should I say? My wife don't like cars. It is awesome. At this point, I only have to say, Firas, thank you very much for this. To all of you, thank you very much for all the views, for all the likes, for all the comments, for all the subscriptions, and please buy the set, buy the instructions from Firas, and build this stunning model. And have a good time, and never forget, you're never too old to play with bricks. Bye bye.